Hello, good morning, beta. Today we are going to do numericals from 12th class Maharashtra textbook for the chapter Magnetic Effects of Electric Current. So I will suggest you to do MCQs by yourself. At least apply तो करो. Already हम लोग numericals के दो sessions कर चुके हैं. But for the convenience we are doing first numerical together. Check. A conductor has three segments, two straight and of length each, and a semicircular with radius r. तो फिगर आपको दिखाया हुआ है. कंडक्टर में तीन पार्ट्स मैंने ग्रीन कलर से दिखाए हुए हैं. फर्स्ट पार्ट, then second part and third part. First and third part are the straight conductors, and because their length is given in the question, that is length L, means this is a finite conductor and P point इनके रास्ते में ही आ रहा है. जैसे आप देख सकते हैं फर्स्ट कंडक्टर को जब हम एक्सटेंड करेंगे तो P पॉइंट आ जाता है और थर्ड कंडक्टर को जब हम बैक एक्सटेंड करेंगे तो P पॉइंट आ जाता है. सो एज वी नो, if the point lies on the path of conductor, it will not produce any magnetic field. Hence the value of magnetic field due to first and due to third will be equal to 0. So सिर्फ contribution बचा आपके पास सेमी सर्कुलर पार्ट का. So check, this is the formula for magnetic field produced at the center of a full coil, circular coil. So which is mu naught I divided by 2r. But over here the semicircular coil is given. So at its center magnetic field will be half of the value at the center of circular coil. So half जैसे ही आप लेंगे you will be getting option number C. Now just do all MCQs by yourself and we are directly going on question number 2. Check. Question 2 says a piece of straight wire has mass 20 gram, so it will be needed to convert it into kilogram and length is 1 meter, so this is L. It is to be levitated. Levitated means lifted or balanced और upraising, ऊपर उठाने को आप बोलते हैं levitated using a current of 1 ampere. तो ये करंट हम ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीज करते जाएंगे. तो ये जो स्ट्रेट वायर है वो बिल्कुल वंडरफुली ऊपर उठती जाएगी एंड इस पर उसी समय अप्लाई कर दिया जाएगा अ परपेंडिकुलर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बी in the horizontal direction. So this diagram is shown. Actually this magnetic field is in the horizontal direction, but due to 3D diagram the visualization appears in a different direction. So as B is perpendicular to L, theta will be 90 degree and हम चाहते हैं कि इसको हम levitate करें with the help of another force. So we are balancing its weight with the help of magnetic force. अब वेट का आप फॉर्मूला पढ़ चुके हैं. mg equal to BIL sin theta. Information given. Sin theta is sin 90 और sin 90 होता है 1. तो आपने ले लिया mg equal to BIL. So V equal to mg upon IL. So now put the value of mass. This is 20 gram. But to be converted into kilogram तो मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. G की वैल्यू 9.8. करंट इज 1 एम्पियर, लेंथ इज 1 एम्पियर. तो ये आंसर आ जाएगा आपके पास 196 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3 Tesla. So dear बच्चों, this answer should be 196 into 10 to the power minus 3 Tesla. Okay, so please make the correction in this answer. Check. Next question on the screen. Calculate the value of magnetic field at a distance of 2 centimeter from a very long straight wire. So the meaning of very long, it means we have to consider the straight wire as the infinite straight wire carrying a current of 5 ampere. तो ये आपके पास है वायर, इसमें करंट फ्लो हो रहा है 5 एम्पियर और इससे आपको 2 सेंटीमीटर डिस्टेंस पर मीन्स विच वी कैन टेक एज आर. R is 2 centimeter converted into meter. So this is in meter and I is 5 ampere and mu naught is given to us 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Weber per ampere meter. So we should know the expression. राइट हैंड रूल से आप डायरेक्शन भी निकाल सकते हैं. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल बी गोइंग इनटू the plane of paper. So answer for magnetic field at this point P is equal to mu naught I divided by 2 pi r. So just putting the value of mu naught upon 2 pi as mu naught upon 4 pi is 10 raised to minus 7. So mu naught upon 2 pi will be 2 into 10 to the power minus 7. Current is 5 and distance r is, यहाँ हम लोगों ने पूरे की वैल्यू पुट कर दी है. So don't take tension for the numerator and denominator separately. Then this r is 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Now check, 2 will cancel and we will be getting the answer for the magnetic field as 5 into 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla. Check. Next question number 4. An electron is moving with a speed of 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter per second. So this we can take as v. The speed is indicated by v and it is moving in a magnetic field of 6 into 10 to the power minus 4 Tesla. So as this is v and this is the magnetic field V perpendicular to its path. तो आपको इस वर्ड का ध्यान रखना है. Perpendicular to its path means theta is equal to, theta हमें given है 90 degree. What will be the radius of the path? This is radius. What will be frequency and the energy in kilo electron volt? Units का ध्यान रखना है बेटा आपको. सो गिवन क्या क्या है. अब यहाँ पर आप बेसिकली यूज करेंगे द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ रिवॉल्विंग और मूविंग अ चार्ज पार्टिकल. सो गिवन लिख लेंगे पहले. स्पीड ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इज 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter per second. Magnetic field is 6 into 10 to the power minus 4 Tesla and mass of electron is 9 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg and charge on electron, all of you know, this is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. ठीक है. अब आपको फाइंड क्या क्या करना है. सबसे पहले आपको फाइंड करना है रेडियस ऑफ द पाथ. सेकेंड यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो फ्रीक्वेंसी आएगी हर्ट्स में. एंड थर्ड आपको फाइंड करना है एनर्जी ई और उसके लिए यूनिट सजेस्टेड है इन किलो इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जब भी आपको रेडियस फाइंड करना होगा तो आप वहां पर प्रिंसिपल लगा देते हैं सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स इक्वल टू द मैग्नेटिक फोर्स. ठीक है, क्योंकि दोनों साइमल्टेनियसली पार्टिकल को सर्कल में घुमाएंगे. सो पुटिंग दिस mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r is qvb sin theta but as theta 90 डिग्री गिवन है आपको vv कट कर देंगे and we will be getting the value of radius as mv upon qb. So I hope you can do well this part because just over here we have to put the values. Now second part. सेकेंड हमको फाइंड करना है फ्रीक्वेंसी। तो फ्रीक्वेंसी के लिए आप डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला लगा सकते हैं क्यू बी डिवाइडेड बाय 2 पाई m। अगेन दिस इज जस्ट अ सब्स्टिट्यूशन सम। एंड थर्ड, एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू क्यू स्क्वायर बी स्क्वायर आर स्क्वायर, this is q square b square r square divided by 2 into m। ठीक है, अब जैसे ही आपको ये पूरा आंसर कैलकुलेशन के बाद मिलेगा, सो दिस आंसर विल बी इन जूल। बट आपको क्वेश्चन के अकॉर्डिंग इस आंसर को कन्वर्ट करना है किलो इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट में। तो हमारा सबसे पहला स्टेप होगा हाउ टू कन्वर्ट जूल इनटू इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट। तो आपके पास यहाँ जो भी आंसर आया होगा, जो फुल आंसर आया होगा, डिवाइड इट बाय divide it by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So this answer will be converted into electron volt। और फिर इसके बाद कंप्लीट आपके पास जो भी आंसर आया होगा, आप उसमें से 10 to the power 3 सेपरेट कर देंगे and you will be writing remaining answer like this। So 10 to the power 3 EV will be giving you the answer, complete answer in kilo electron volt। So this is the simple tact to do this question। Check next question. Question number 5. An alpha particle with nucleus of helium atom with charge equals to +2। तो डेटा को आप पहले encircle करते जाएंगे, then in the last we will be writing the given data। तो यहाँ चार्ज है आपको twice quantization के according is accelerated and moves in a vacuum tube with kinetic energy equal to 10 mega electron volt। So this we can take as E। It passes through a uniform magnetic field of 1.88 Tesla, so this is B, and traces a circular path of radius 24.6 centimeter, so it will be needed to convert it into meter। Obtain the mass of alpha particle। Unknown data है आपके पास m। Conversions are given and values are given। So first put the values of Q by quantization. Q is Ne. So this is 2 into charge on electron, so this will be 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 19 कूलम। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट वैल्यू आपको गिवन है काइनेटिक एनर्जी। दिस इज गिवन एज 10 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट। तो सबसे पहले तो मेगा का काम तमाम करेंगे, फिर ईवी की वैल्यू पुट करेंगे। So now this answer is in joule. So all these combine and give you 1.6 into 10 to the power, we can check this, minus 19 plus 7. So this is minus 12 joule. तो ये मिल गया आपको kinetic energy SI unit में। Now the magnetic field is 1.88 Tesla and radius is 24.6 सेंटीमीटर में है। तो आप इसको कन्वर्ट कर देंगे मीटर में। ठीक है, नाउ द अननोन क्वांटिटी इज द mass of alpha particle। This is a question mark। So as we know by the formula for cyclotron, kinetic energy is q square b square r square divided by 2m। So put all the values: energy, charge, magnetic field, r square, and we will be finding the unknown quantity, that is mass of the alpha particle। And according to textbook answer, this answer is 6.62 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 27, this is minus 27 kilogram। Question number 6 says two wires shown in figure are connected to a series circuit means किसी ना किसी तरीके से हम उनको करंट सप्लाई कर रहे हैं and the same amount of current that is 10 ampere passes through both. It means we can conclude that I1 equal to I2 equal to 10 ampere but in opposite directions. तो आपने पढ़ा हुआ है जब भी करंट्स दो वायर्स में अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस में फ्लो होंगे देन द वायर्स विल रिपल ईच अदर। तो यहाँ अगर आपसे फोर्स का डायरेक्शन पूछा जाएगा तो यू विल बी सेइंग there will be repulsive force acting between the two wires. Now separation between the two wires means this separation is D 8 mm और convenience के लिए आप SI में convert कर देंगे by multiplying 10 to the power minus 3. So this is in meter. The length AB is S equal to 22 centimeter. Obtain the direction and magnitude of the magnetic field due to current in wire 2 on the section AB of the wire. So let's see the figure. This is the figure. आपको जो फोर्स निकालने के लिए बोला है वो सिर्फ ये दोनों पार्ट्स में बोला है तो आप ये सेपरेशन ही लेंगे सो दिस सेपरेशन इज गिवन इन द टेक्स्ट बुक एज 8 mm. So this is 8 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter and ये जो length given है हमें this length is given as 22 centimeter. So this is 22 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. अब first wire में current जा रहा है upward and second में current downward opposite direction में है current. So over here as discussed already repulsive force लगेगा so we have to find the magnitude and direction of the force तो सबसे पहले तो direction repulsive force होगा फिर लेते हैं आप force का magnitude तो what is the expression for magnitude per unit length this is equal to mu naught upon 2 pi I1 I2 divided by D अब आप अगर पूरा कंप्लीट फोर्स निकालना चाहते हैं तो L will be cross multiplied over here then you can substitute the values and find out answer. Okay, so I think you may complete this question easily. Next question number 7 says a very long straight wire carries a current of 5.2 ampere. तो आप डेटा ले लेंगे सबसे पहले आपके पास 5.2 ampere means the current. What is the magnitude of the magnetic field at a distance 3.1 centimeter from the wire? So this is a straight wire. It is carrying a current. अ वेरी लॉन्ग स्ट्रेट वायर बोलने का मीनिंग है कि आप वायर को एज्यूम करेंगे दैट इट हैज इनफाइनाइट लेंथ ठीक है अब इससे आपको मैग्नेटिक फील्ड फाइंड करना है 3.1 सेंटीमीटर मीन 3.1 into 10 to the power minus 2 मीटर पर फील्ड का डायरेक्शन इनटू द प्लेन ऑफ द पेपर जाएगा यूजिंग राइट हैंड रूल and we get the expression for B as mu naught into I divided by 2 pi into R और यहाँ मैंने R को represent किया हुआ है D से so this you may take by putting the values B equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 the value of current in the question is given as 5.2 divided by 3.1 into 10 to the power minus 2 and whatever we will be getting as answer will be expressed in Tesla that is SI unit of the magnetic field. Next question number 8 says current of equal magnitude flows through two long parallel wires. So this word two wires and equal magnitude current tells us that I1 equal to I2 equal to I. Separation in the wire is 1.35 centimeter. So we can take as D equal to 1.35 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Now if the force between two wires per unit length is 4.676, so this is F upon L is 4.76 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2 न्यूटन. बट आपको चेक करेंगे बेटा यहाँ जो गिवन है सेंटेंस पर यूनिट लेंथ गिवन है और यहाँ आपको यूनिट गिवन है सिर्फ न्यूटन. तो पहले तो आप इसको पर मीटर कर लेंगे because this is given as per unit length. What must be I? So we can apply the formula F upon L, that is force per unit length between two conductors carrying current, is mu naught upon 2 pi I1 I2 के प्लेस पर हम I ले लेंगे divided by the separation. And when we find the value of current after substitution, this should be 5.668 ampere. New question 9 is again very simple question. This is just the magnetic field at a distance 2.4 centimeter from a long straight wire. अब फिर से चेक करो आप इससे क्या conclude कर सकते हैं that the wire may be infinite. So this is the distance from the wire and it is the magnetic field. So what must be the current through the wire? So the expression for magnetic field due to a straight wire at distance r is equal to mu naught I divided by 2 pi into the distance. So put the value of mu naught upon 2 pi as 2 into 10 to the power minus 7. Current is unknown and the separation is in meter and magnetic field is given as 16. तो आप सबसे पहले तो माइक्रो को कन्वर्ट करेंगे. So this is 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 Tesla. Now solve for the powers for the respective numbers and find the answer for magnetic field. This should come as नहीं हम current निकाल रहे हैं. Current is given in the textbook as the answer 1.92 ampere. Next, question number 10 is a slight double layer question. Check the statement. The magnetic field at the center of a circular coil current carrying loop. मतलब यहाँ पर आपको जो shape given है वो circular loop के form में given है. Its radius is 12.3 and in meter it is into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. The magnetic field produced is 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 6 Tesla. Check in the question. What will be the magnetic moment of the loop? तो magnetic moment means capital M का expression आता है आपके पास current into area of the loop. But in this question, alas, we don't know the value of the current. So सबसे पहले आप apply करेंगे what is the magnetic field at the center of the circular coil. This is mu naught into I divided by 2R. Values put करेंगे 6.4 10 raised to minus 6 मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे twice of r से डिवाइड करेंगे म्यू नॉट से क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है. सो व्हाट इज म्यू नॉट 4 पाई into 10 to the power minus 7 and this will be giving us the value of the current and solve this value of the current. So current comes out as 1.253 ampere. चेक कर लेंगे बेटा. ये आपके पास आ जाएगी करंट और फिर आप इस फॉर्मूले में पुट करेंगे सो मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट विल बी इक्वल टू I, that is 1.253 into cross section area, which will be equal to pi r square. So solve this question. Answer should come according to textbook as 5.954 into 10 to the power minus 2 ampere meter square. So substitute the values and check for your answer. Question 11 says the shape of the conductor is a circular loop. तो सबसे पहली बात हो जाती है आपके पास कि कंडक्टर का शेप क्या है. So this is a circular loop. This is the radius. Carries a current 2.3 ampere. So this is I. Obtain the magnitude of the magnetic field at the center of the loop. तो ये फॉर्मूला आपको बेटर नोन है. The magnetic field at the center of the loop is given as mu naught into I divided by 2R. तो इस एक्सप्रेशन से तो आप आंसर इजीली निकाल सकते हैं. As we can see in the textbook, answer should be this 1.49 into 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla. Now check next part. We have to also find part B, that is at a distance of 9.7 centimeter from the center of the loop but on the axis. Axis word आपको बताता है that you have to apply the expression for the magnetic field on the axis of the circular coil. So as we know, this is equal to mu naught I into r square divided by 2 into r square plus x square raised to 3 by 2. So check the data. I known है आपको, R और X की वैल्यूज चेक करेंगे. चेक फ्रॉम द क्वेश्चन. X आपको 9.7 सेंटीमीटर दिख रहा है एंड व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ R? दिस इज आल्सो 9.7. वंडरफुल. दोनों की वैल्यूज सेम गिवन है आपको. सो 9.7 into 10 to the power minus 2 and 9.7 into 10 to the power minus 2 and then solve the question by substituting the values. Answer should come as 5.265 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6 Tesla. Next, question number 12 says again the shape of the conductor as a circular wire is made up of 100 turns. So this will be the value of number of turns, each of radius 8 centimeter. So this is the radius. If a current of 0.4 ampere means I passes through it, what will be the magnetic field at the center of the coil? So this is very simple applicative formula. Magnetic field at the center of the circular coil is mu naught I divided by 2R. But according to this question, it contains number of turns as n. 100 turns है. तो एक टर्न के कारण मैग्नेटिक फील्ड म्यू नॉट आई अपॉन 2R मिलेगा और 100 टर्न्स के कारण आप उस 100 को यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. सो यू शुड गेट दिस आंसर एज अकॉर्डिंग टू द टेक्स्ट बुक. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 13 सेज, आपको देखो क्लू वर्ड्स में मिल जाता है. फॉर प्रोटॉन एक्सेलरेशन a cyclotron is used. So this is a simple question based on a cyclotron in which a magnetic field 1.4 Tesla, that is Weber per meter square, is applied. Means B. Find the time period for reversing the electric field between two Ds. तो हमको फाइंड करना है यहाँ पर time period to reverse the electric field. So for this, I will be suggesting you to revise the theory of cyclotron covered in the previous video. तो एक एक डी में जब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड रिवर्स होगा उसके लिए टाइम नीडेड होगा हाफ ऑफ द टाइम पीरियड। तो यहाँ कुछ भी डेटा ना देते हुए भी आपके पास प्रोटॉन वर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट है, मतलब आप चार्ज लेंगे प्रोटॉन का एज वेल एज मास भी लेंगे आप प्रोटॉन का। सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द गिवन डेटा वी मे हैव द mass of the proton is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Charge on the proton is equal to electron. Magnetic field is given as B 1.4 Tesla, and we have the expression as time period equal to 2 pi n divided by QB. But this 2 will be shifted here, so we have to find the value of T by 2, which will be equal to pi n divided by QB. Now calculate the answer. The obtained time period will be the time period taken for reversing the electric field in the two Ds. Next question 14 says a moving coil galvanometer has been fitted with a rectangular coil. तो आपको सबसे पहले तो यहाँ जो टॉपिक बेस्ड है वो है MCG, and coil का shape given है आपको rectangular coil, because whenever rectangular coil is given we take area as length into breadth, and whenever circular coil is given we should take area as pi r square. तो इस क्वेश्चन में आपको rectangular coil given है as it is given in the numerical, having 50 turns. So number of turns is equal to 50 and area is given as multiply करेंगे पहले, so this will be 15 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर को कन्वर्ट करेंगे मीटर स्क्वायर में. Now the magnetic field is radial and it is given as powers ले लेंगे बेटा 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Tesla. The torsional constant of the spring is, means this is K, which is 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 9 Newton meter per degree. Given in the question, obtain the current required to be passed through the galvanometer. So we get a deflection of 30 degree. It means theta is 30 degree. अब जब भी आप एक मूविंग कॉइल गैल्वेनोमीटर में इक्विलिब्रियम की बात करते हैं, then you say as deflecting torque. Deflecting torque is equal to the restoring torque. This we have also covered in the theory section. Now what is the expression for deflecting torque? This is BI NA, and restoring torque is K into the deflection in degrees. So we can have I equals to K into theta divided by B and A. So now put the values and find the amount of current. According to textbook answer, the current should come out as 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 5 ampere. Question number 15. A solenoid of length pi meter, means this is the length of the solenoid L, and 5 centimeter in diameter. बट सोलेनोइड में आपको आपके स्कोप के अकॉर्डिंग डायमीटर और रेडियस की नीड नहीं होती है, टोरॉइड में होती है. हैज वाइंडिंग ऑफ 1000 टर्न्स. सो दिस इज n, number of total number of turns is 1000 and carries a current of 5 ampere. So I is equal to 5 ampere and L आपको given है pi meter. Calculate the magnetic field at its center along the axis. तो आपके पास B axis solenoid का expression है mu naught into n into I, where this small n will be the number of turns in solenoid upon length of solenoid. So we can put the value of mu naught as 4 pi multiplied by 10 to the power minus 7. The value of small n, number of turns in solenoid is 1000 and its length is pi. तो इसको पुट कर देंगे आप 1000 divided by pi and multiplied the current is 5 ampere and we will be getting answer in the SI unit, that is Tesla. So according to the textbook answer, we should get the answer as 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 Tesla. चलो चलते चलते पहुंच गए क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 पर, जिसमें आपको डिस्कशन है टोरॉइड का, क्योंकि आपने दो मेन यूजेस पढ़े हुए हैं एम्पियर्स लॉ के, सोलेनॉइड एंड टोरॉइड. So a toroid of narrow radius of 10 centimeter. The radius is given as 10 centimeter. So this will be 10 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter, hence 10 raised to minus 1 meter, has 1000 turns of wire. So capital N. For a magnetic field of 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Tesla along its axis, how much current is required? So we have to find the amount of current. So how is toroid? कैसा दिखता है toroid? एप्लीकेशन में किया हुआ है हम लोगों ने एम्पियर्स लॉ में. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज, दिस सर्कुलर पार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज द एक्सिस ऑफ द toroid. So what is the expression for magnetic field produced on the axis of a toroid? This is also equal to mu naught n I, but over here we take n as the total number of turns divided by 2 pi into its radius into the amount of current. So put all the values given in the question and then find the amount of current as needed by. So by textbook answer it should be 25 ampere. Next question 17 is again based on cyclotron. तो cyclotron के questions आप easily कर सकते हैं. We have done many questions. So try this question by yourself and find out answer. Now for the next question, question number 18, in which a wire loop of the form shown in the figure carries a current I, and we have to find the magnitude and direction of the magnetic field at point P. So beta, for this I am giving you the reference of lecture number 11, numericals of magnetic effect of electric current, but in that question we had just taken this way. This was the this curvature was the circular coil and this was the flat part. It is given in this question also, two parts हैं और हम लोगों ने उस question में यहाँ पर हाफ एंगल लिया था phi. So this half angle was also phi and we have solved that question completely. So that is the reference. Go cover this video. It may be also 10 or 11 and then try to solve this question. And next two questions, that is question number 19 and 20, are just the derivation questions. We have done them also previously. So go and attempt those questions. So with the completion of these questions, we have finished the magnetic fields due to an electric current chapter, that is chapter number 10 from Maharashtra textbook. So thank you all. Enjoy physics.